So last session, there was some walking. Let's be honest, there was a lot of walking the last few sessions. But last session, we had some walking. And I don't know where we started or ended, but let's say we had a bunch of uneventful treks. We started in combat, and then we had a bunch of uneventful treks. Flame Roll 11, and another seemingly endless day of travel, making 15 days of trekking towards the Ragged Glacier. Finally left the bank of the river, the everlasting cold nipping at your heels as you headed north. After a brisk 10-hour journey, you again set up your camp in the somewhat less cold tent of luxury for a great night's sleep. And just as Ythryn was about to wake you all up, you noticed a figure walking towards a small two-person tent. Ythryn instructed Drake to urgently wake you all up. As the traveler slowly made his way into camp in a non-threatening manner, Ythryn, using the drift rope, lit the area up with bright light as a hooded figure waved his hand in the air as a greeting. As he approached, he introduced himself as Hanger of the Elk Tribe. That's where we pick it up.
You just cut off if you're still talking.
Nope, that's where we pick it up.
I'll step forward and introduce myself. I'm Arden, Wood Elf.
We will say well met.
So you're supposed to take us the rest of the trek? Hopefully?
Yes, I will take you to our tribe. We are but a day north. Since you left us, we were wondering when you would be by, and I have been out for a 10-day in search of you.
Thank you for searching for us. We've had a little bit of a hiccup or two with some of these druids.
Druids, you say?
So the owl, I think? What were they? Ythryn, come on, help me out here.
The frost giant druids.
Yeah, the frost giant druids.
Frost giant druids?
Okay, they weren't giants, Ythryn. What the hell, man?
Or wolves.
We've run into a couple of snags on the way here. People trying to stop us. They were druids of some sort because they could change forms and kill themselves and stop us in our tracks.
I see.
But once we get everything out of the tent, we'll be more than happy to come with you. I go in, pack up my stuff.
I'm gonna pack my stuff up, get ready to travel.
Frost Priest.
Cross priest.
Then yesterday we fought a frost giant.
I see.
I get my stuff, pack it all up. But I keep the guy in my sights just since he hasn't attacked us yet. I'm watching. And he also looks at Claudette because he keeps making mistakes and attacking things he shouldn't, so he waits for her to say attack.
Sure.
And instantly the tent packs itself up, and it's a long tent-like packed up structure thing. And as you say that, his eyes just kind of get wide.
It was a gift.
There are only 4 of you. The last time we met, there was an additional 2 people.
Yes. Our 2 people have gone on to. One has gone on to meet her god and help her god, and the other has been called home.
And the Dark Dwarf?
Yeah. Dark Dwarf was Lazem, right?
Nope.
You said no?
Nope.
Who was the Dark Dwarf? We had a Dark Dwarf. Oh. I don't remember what happened to him. He wasn't with us that long. Yeah, I remember him. I just don't remember what happened to him. Arden, Illiken. Remember what happened to him? I don't even remember his name. Of course, you could ask me what our plan is, and I've forgotten it.
The other one we had, he turned out to be evil.
That is no good.
But we have continued our trek with Velen, who has assured us that we're on the right path. And I point to Velen.
And he nods his head at her.
We are still continuing to try to end this never-ending winter. That is the one thing I can remember for sure. What our plans are for today is to follow you. I might forget that in an hour. You might want to remind me.
We've had several journeys along the way.
Well, let us begin.
It would be our pleasure.
And as we walk, Illiken will update, bits and pieces of what we've done through the time. As he watches for mistakes or overstepments from Claudette.
Ha! I'm the one that's supposed to remember stuff now. Yeah. I've never been good at remembering.
You're the one with the long life.
Might be why I forget so easily. Hasn't been that long. It could be longer.
Um, so Hanger takes you, and so you're leaving at 5-ish, probably 6 by the time you're done talking. The sun starts to come up in the south, about 10 in the morning, and you seem to be walking a lot faster than you have been walking. He knows exactly where to step, and kind of shows you what to look out for.
Do we get the feeling that it's the same as when we walked with White?
With White?
I have bad names, you know that.
No, it's no different than walking. This is different than walking with White. He knows where we're going.
Okay.
You get the sense that this person of the ragged tribes knows the tundra, where you might know the mountains that you are from, and most people wouldn't. He knows this land. He knows every small hillock, every dip of the valley. He just knows exactly where he's going. He knows where to put his feet. You're traveling twice as fast as you normally would on the snow in snowshoes.
Okay.
So you make it from where you were to there by started at 6, we end at 6. So by noon, you are there.
Ow. I like you already.
This is good. Maybe we can afford to take a break today. Sit down, relax, and move on.
I'll sit back and thank Hunger for his help in guiding us. And I look at the two and ask if they know each other. Hungar or the one that's walking with us.
Bella?
Velen? No. Velen does not know Hanger. Hanger does not know Velen. As you round the hillock, you come up on a bunch of tents set up in snow. And, okay, let's jump gate prep. Alright, and that is basically what you see.
Whoa! I,
Oh, Anger, is this your home?
This is home. This is one of many homes. We travel. Set up based on the herd of elk that we follow. They provide food, warmth. They keep us alive.
copacetic!
Do you have someone that deals with trade?
We do.
We may have some things that we would like to trade.
We can discuss trade. Sure. And he will bring you to somebody. I don't know who it is, but it is somebody.
Okay. We can do this later. Velen, we're here. We're supposed to do something, I know. And I'm sorry that I suck at remembering stuff. But I'm glad you're here to help us along the way. We're supposed to do something with the
Codex?
codex, right?
Codicil.
Codicil. The codicil of white.
She says, that is not here. We need to, and she'll look over at Hanger and say, we need to find an opening, or a place where an opening occur in the glacier, where people know this land and the glacier better than anyone. Can you help us find the entrance? We seek the ruins of Ythryn. And he will say, that is not something that I can decide, but I can take you to the chief, and he can help.
That would be completely awesome. If you could take us to the chief, we would really appreciate it.
Do you want to do trade first? Or after?
You know, we need to unload some of the stuff that we've got so that if he's like, yeah, let's take you, we go and then we're still stuck with all this stuff. So we'll do trade first.
Okay.
All right, where do we go?
You go to the person that is doing trade, which is who he took you to.
Oh, I'm still on the bottom of the map.
Yes, you can control your characters. I'm not moving everybody. But
Okay, where did he take us?
roleplay wise, he took you to the person that you can trade with.
Use your imagination that you're at a different place. Okay, I go and I've removed everything. I've taken the quartz and stuff from Celson's items just because of my skill set. So the rocks and the jewels I've taken.
You need to let me know what you've taken. So that or delete them from Celestine's items and update it.
Also, I need to know what you're doing because while you are proficient, you are not an expert, and you could, based on rolls, you could try and take gems out of things that gems weren't meant to be taken out of and destroy whatever you were taking it out of, or destroy the gem. Unless it was already loose. But
Okay.
That's all stuff that you can be working on downtime at night. Not that you have night, but yeah, during the 4 hours before you go to bed.
We getting close to the guy who trades?
Well, I'm just waiting for Illican to update Celestine's items so that we can sell Celestine's items because we can't all carry it
Okay,
much longer.
let's just do a quick, uh, I can't edit the thing. We didn't get rid of Bob. We still have the South Shao, the two-handed sword we can get rid of.
No, we can't. That's our tent.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I'll get rid of it. There you go. Surshaw's not there anymore. Surshaw was Celestine's weapon.
Weapon that we gave to the dragon.
Yeah, that you sacrificed to help the dragon born.
Okay, so this lady right here is a vendor.
Sure.
I'm gonna pop in. Anybody who wants to follow me to make sure that I stay honest, go ahead. Hi. I hear you buy items. Possibly. Or trade.
We're interested in trade. We don't have gold. We don't have a use for gold. But we can work out to trade.
Okie dokie. The very first thing I'm going to put down is the necklace of prayer beads. And ask what she would be willing to trade for this. I'll let
What
her
is
know.
Durkar, real quick?
A cleric, druid, or... Well, actually, Durakar's a paladin. Never mind, I'm not going to put that down yet. Good thinking. A black pearl wolf's head amulet. A dagger. And a shield of Auril.
She looks at the shield and she looks at the shield in disgust. Like she is very put off that you even have that.
Sorry, this was one of our party members who passed away. We're just trying to lighten our load. And I will take it and hand it to Durakar.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do with it?
You have a pet, you can have him carry it until we can get rid of it?
I imagine you use shields.
I have one. Yeah, I've had a shield strapped to my back, but I've never used it.
So, what about the dagger and the black pearl wolf's head amulet?
I'm correct. We can get rid of the Black Pearl Wolf Head. There was no magical attunement to that. It was just
that
there.
was I believe that was a trinket of Celestine's.
then yes, we can get rid of the 3 kit.
Talking to the vendor, not you.
He was asking what it was.
Oh, gotcha.
She will say that they could use the dagger to cut meat off bone. Which is no use for an amulet.
Longbow?
We could use that.
Wolfskin gloves.
Damn it. Sorry, guys.
We can always use more to keep ourselves warm in this cold.
So here is some studded leather armor, some winter wolf coat, cloak. What would you be willing to trade for these?
What is it that you need?
You have a horse?
We do not. We live off the land.
Oh, do you have a sled?
We have a couple of sleds.
Okay. Is this worth a sled to you? And you can say that there would have to be more. We understand.
Perfect timing for the piano music.
She would say that the wolf cloak, the gloves, longbow, and dagger that is offered for the sled would be about half price for the sled. If you have.
Okay. So basically the mess kit, rations, water skin, the bedroll, hempen rope, a wand.
I think we should keep just in case we need it.
I'll hand over my repaired war pick to Claudette to see if that will, if they want that.
She looks at it. And it can be used. It's not a weapon that we are necessarily proficient in using.
Pull out the 3 times studded leather.
Alright, sorry. You said bedroll, mess kit, and rations?
And the water skin and the hempen rope. I'm
I think
ignoring.
Illiken was wondering if you should keep the rope.
I'm only offering her 1 out of 3.
Alright, what was the last one that you were saying?
some leather.
The leather.
Just says 3 times something studded leather. 3 times studded leather. I think it's just leather to
Oh.
make more stuff.
No, that's studded leather armor.
Okay, well. Does any of us need that? And maybe the scale mail armor.
She says that for a sled, she could take the winter wolf cloak, the wolfskin gloves, the dagger, the longbow, bedroll, mess kit, rations, water skin, and one of the studded leathers. Studded leather armor. However, what are you going to use to pull the sled?
That's what we need to just. Well, actually, we need a dragon now.
Well, if we have both the dragon that he brought, the lizard that he brought that he rides, and we also have during the day that we can hook up Drake and have Drake help pull. And that's what I was, just attached them to, so that we can carry some of the stuff that we're overburdened with right now.
Would those work to take a sled, or would we need dogs?
My lizard should be big enough to pull it.
So typically you would have a team of 6 to 8 sled dogs.
Grateful can pull.
That's a weird team that you were coming up with.
How much would you need for 6 dogs?
She's not willing to part with the dogs.
What would you suggest? What would you be willing to part with to help us move the sled?
We have the Drake and the lizard. Those should be big enough because my lizard's 6 times bigger than a dog?
It's up to you guys. She has nothing to, like, they have sleds and they can make more sleds, but their dogs are their dogs. That's how they move.
I say we go with what we got right now, because you can, since if nothing else, I'll pull as I go as well. I'll help pull. I carried a war for a while, so I can help pull, but at least give us something that we can put stuff on and carry with us.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, is that we could put all the other stuff on the sled.
And if we're carrying any of his excess leather, because that's more weight than I can carry.
There's not a lot of excess leather here. Most of the excess leather is inside Bob right now.
Let's pull some out.
Let's not say we did. Not until we get away from town. If something pops out and it's on fire, it would set the whole town on fire.
Well, at least we got rid of some of the stuff, and we can always try to get rid of a little bit more later. Now, so we have something to carry some of this extra.
Did they want the warp pick or no?
She said she could take it, but it's not really worth much to them.
What about a round of drinks? Got any ale? Oh wait, the alcoholic's not with us anymore.
That's what happened to the other one.
All right, well, thank you very much. We'll figure out how to move the sled. We do appreciate you helping us out.
So you do want the sled then?
Yeah, we'll take the sled. We'll put all the stuff that not all of us can carry at one time. Put it on the sled until we can get to a proper place to do stuff.
You said we have extra rope.
I only offered her one of 3.
She didn't take the rope.
Whoops, I just closed my entire...
Does she have arrows?
We have arrows, yes.
What would you need for the arrows?
What do
I
you
have gemstones. I have a long bow.
Alright, I updated Celestine's items. There are arrows in Celestine's items. Did you already give those to Arden, or?
I
Yeah, that
don't
was the
know.
first thing we did. We said we gave him all the arrows for Arden.
Okay.
Well, if you did, I never added them to my count.
Alright. Add 35 arrows to your account, Arden,
Okay.
and I will take them out of Celestine's items.
I got them.
Once we step out and I get Durakar within arm's length of me, I grab him and I show him the beads necklace.
And shield.
He doesn't want the shield. He said he's got a shield.
But there's a magic shield, remember? If you look, there's a magic shield we can give him.
Alright, so what am I looking at here? The beads and...
Okay, so there is this necklace of prayer beads. It's very rare, and you have to attune to it. If you would like to consider taking this, I believe these beads actually saved us many times when Celestine used them. She was always pulling a bead off of her necklace.
I will take a look.
I think you might find it useful. Of
I gotta
course,
find
the
it.
DM might kick my ass. And this shield of Aril was one of the shields that she used. I don't know if you would be interested in it. I believe it does have magical properties.
That's the shield of Ythryn.
Auril.
Coral, the goddess that you are trying to defeat.
Great. I don't think him and Celestine would have gotten along at all.
I think we could have got rid of that then.
I'm not finding the prayer beads to take a look at.
Alright,
Well,
I'll just
there they are.
pop them up to your screen. So necklace of prayer beads. This specific one, I'd need to find the beads for. I probably have to look through Celestine's thing. But there are, I believe, 5 beads. And she had actually made it. She had it enchanted in Brinchander, or re-enchanted to be a little more powerful. But I've just got to find the stuff for her.
Gosh, I feel like we're casting lots at Jesus' feet.
Okay, so this necklace has 5 magic beads made from aquamarine, black pearl, or topaz. It also has many non-magical beads from stones such as amber, bloodstone, citrine, coral, jade, pearl, or quartz. If a magic bead is removed from the necklace, that bead loses its magic. Each bead contains a spell that you can cast from each magical bead contains a spell that you can cast from it as a bonus action, using your spell save DC if a save is necessary. Once a magic bead's spell is cast, that bead cannot be used again until the next dawn. So, in this, she had gotten, 1, 2, 5, okay. A bead of stars, 2 beads of curing, 1 bead of favor, and 1 bead of blessing.
That was pretty much what she used to keep us healed.
That and a lot more for us who had never took our potion.
I could probably put that to use. I just don't know how many attuned items I currently have.
You have,
And how many I can have total.
you can have a total of 3. You currently have a ring of mind shielding, ogre power gauntlets, and your artifact.
Guess I could undo the mind shielding.
And then there's this other shield. It's a shield guardian amulet. I don't know if it's a whole shield or just an amulet. I'm kind of confused with it, but you know, could also be useful for you as well, as it gives
No,
a guardian.
no.
No?
The Shield Guardian amulet. Mm, um, Shield Guardian amulet. I'm trying to figure out what I can tell you. Shield Guardian amulet controls a Shield Guardian.
But we don't know how to res them.
The amulet's attuned wearer can try to reactivate the Shield Guardian. Successful with a DC 20 intelligence or Arcana check.
Well, those aren't good on my way.
Okay, we'll just put it off to the side.
I could probably put the beads to good use. The shield is good, but I don't know. Still thinking on that one. Would I have to equip that shield, or is it just in my possession like the other one?
No. So you don't have to equip the shield. Wait, which one are we talking about?
The shield of Ariel. It
Shield
requires
Oral.
attunement too, but
Oral.
Yeah. So you'd have to attune to it, which means, and you can only have 3 attuned items. You don't have to equip it. Let me find it. You might have to equip it to use some stuff.
It's weird, she didn't put a note that it was something you had to attune to. I'm sorry.
Some of this might have been a item that she has in her item, so it's just a list, but it's itemized somewhere else.
So the list that I created with Celestine's items was the list that Celestine had. The loot I can show you. So I just popped up Shield of Oral. It's armor, shield, very rare, requires attunement. Shield is crafted from white dragon scales and has a snowflake symbol etched into its surface. While carrying this shield, you have advantage on saving throws against the frightful presence and breath weapons of dragons, and you have resistance to cold damage. Shield has 3 charges while wearing it, which means equipped. You can use an action and expend 1 or more of its charges to cast Armor of Agathis. For 1 charge, you cast it at first level version of the spell. Increase the spell slot by 1 for each additional charge. So you could spend all 3 charges to get a level 3 Armor of Agathis spell around you.
probably not. I'll pass on the shield because I don't wear them. The one I have is good for what it does.
And you have already stopped and attuned.
Correct.
He throws it on the sled.
Alright, so let's catch up and let's find the chief so that we can tell him that we've got the Codicil of Light so that we can go try to end never-ending winter. So that we can get this quest started.
And because Illican is snarky, he goes, "Thought we were already on the quest."
We've been walking for 15 days. I'm sick of walking. I want to do something. Oh, give me a word. Arden, what's the word I want?
Bored?
I want to do something that feels like we're actually trying to end this neverwinter instead of walking and freezing our toes off. Speaking of toes, Illican, when's the last time you clipped your toenails? They're almost as long as Drake's talons.
I hope you can't see them since you were outside in the snow. Wearing
No, I
snowshoes.
saw him this morning when we woke up. Or the last time we woke up, and he had his, like, toes sticking out the blanket. And, yeah. Hi, Hanger. I
gonna try
was
to
hoping you could take us to your chief.
I can. Well, take you to this tent.
Hello, mighty chief.
He'll say that is no way to greet friends. And he offers you into the tent.
I enter and apologize if my actions were unthwarted.
So you are escorted to the inner circle of tents made of layered bark and animal hides. A tent flap opens briefly at the largest tent. You are beckoned inside. Inside the tent, 3 large men turn to you with hardened expressions. The 3 men are Gerund, Engar, and Mjolnir. So that guy is not there. That guy is there. There we go. And Mjolnir says, there is a site that is most sacred to our people, called Evermelt. It is the location of a natural hot spring, an oasis for the ragged tribes during the cold of winter. After the everlasting rime took hold many suns ago, the Bear Tribe claimed Evermelt for themselves and slaughtered anyone who dared enter. Our people suffer greatly, but we cannot risk bringing the entire tribe to Evermelt if there is danger there. I hear that you need a guide to find the entrance to Ythryn. Help us reclaim Evermelt, and you will help ensure the survival of our people during these trying times, and I will allow Hangar to accompany you to find the entrance.
Sounds good to me.
We would be happy to try to help your people. Sky, what was the name of the other place? I got Evermelt, and what's the place we're looking for?
You're looking for a lost Netherese city by the name of Ythryn, which is Ythryn.
Okay. Okie dokie. When would be the earliest we could head out? Billiken, how can you hear this conversation all the way over there?
Because I was told that it's all imagination, and so I didn't keep moving my character.
Um, there you go. You'll say you can leave when you would like. Anger can take you to the site. I would suggest in the morning, as Hanger has most likely, he looks over at Hanger and Hanger nods, been traveling for some time and could use some rest.
That is quite alright. Is it okay if we set our tent up?
You may.
Okay, well, thank you very much. We will go and we will get our rest. And I hope you have a good evening. I apologize if I am not flowerful with my words.
Well, the weather is kind of frozen outside, so flowers would die anyways.
So I come over here, I say Sister Al, and the tent hopefully appears looking like a two-person tent that all of us 8 people are gonna get it.
Woohoo! I go grab some food from our tent.
Yeah,
I'm going to
everyone
take
gets-
a little bit of time and create a harness for the lizard to pull the sled with.
I thought those come with the sleds.
Custom harness. This isn't the dog.
They do not come with the sleds. The sled is just the sled.
Then I use the hemp rope that we didn't give away to help create something.
I'm also going to. Oh, where is it? Can use that to help in my progress.
There you go. You have an icon of a tent for you.
Woohoo! And to help with my fiber shape, you can use those mushrooms to do it.
Okay then.
I'm gonna focus on the whispers of the dead, and I'm going to ask them to please take my leatherworking and grant me proficiency in something like survival.
Okay. You will be able to be proficient in survival when you wake up tomorrow morning.
And
we are amongst potential friends, I do think that we should still keep watch. I will offer to take the first watch.
Okay, real quick. Arden, were you good with the arrows that you have, or were you wanting to get more? You're muted if you're talking.
Sorry. I'm good for now. And
Your phone was ringing.
Kenny called me, tell me I was muted because I was coughing. You don't need to hear me hacking.
No.
Okay. So you guys gonna wait and get back on schedule and go to bed at your typical, like, midnight-ish?
Yeah, that'd be great.
So you guys get there at noon. I'd say the trading takes about an hour. One give, and then the talk with Zerund and Hangar. Probably another hour or two. So you have about 10 hours of downtime before bed.
10 hours before bed. Okay. This isn't like a town, so it's not like we can go find a bar. Can we just eat?
I will work on the gems that I picked up from cleaning them and getting them all nice.
I'm gonna place the remainder of the mushrooms on the table, out in plain view.
Did the tent provide food this time?
Yes, the tent, as soon as it is opened, once a day it provides food when it is open.
And I will
Or
use the
up to
calcium.
8. You'll use the what?
I will use the calcium of my toenails to help me clean the gym.
Wow.
Okay, do we know about these mushrooms?
They're sitting on the table.
I asked where the mushrooms came from.
Yeah. What are
I
these
made
mushrooms?
them.
You made them.
I use them in crafting items, but they can be edible as well.
I'll try one just to see what it does.
I think I'll stick with just eating the food provided.
I've been a slave. I've been in a cave before in mines where they grew off walls, and I've eaten stuff like this. Hey, why not?
It's just gonna roll her eyes in the back of her head.
Kenny?
Watches the big wolf and eats the mushroom.
Did you also eat the food off the table in the tent?
Yes, I did.
You were feeling really full, like way full, for this small mushroom, and thought that probably comes through your mind is the time that you ate like 4 or 5 good berries all at once and made yourself sick.
I just watch as his face looks disbelieving.
Yeah, this fills me better than a blueberry does.
Are you gonna be okay? You look like you're about ready to puke.
No, he doesn't look like he's ready to puke yet. But he looks. I mean, he feels full. Looks normal. He just feels really full after eating only one mushroom.
Gotcha.
Because essentially what he did by eating the food from the table and the mushroom, was eat twice as much as he normally would eat sitting at a table.
Okay. Suppose I'll go out and walk on tent walls for a little while. Tent roofs, tent walls. Just kind of walk around, check out the sights.
Alright, Kenny, what were you?
I was gonna clean. Okay, I finally went through Celsine's bag and I took the gems that were not connected to anything, and I'm cleaning those so all my gems are clean.
Okay. You find some items. She took the 1 black pearl, the 7 regular pearls, the 4 quartz, the 7 garnets, the 5 diamonds.
Yes.
Okay. And all you're doing is cleaning them? Polishing?
At this time, yes.
Okay.
I can do stuff with them later.
Okay. Arden, you doing anything?
Working on my equipment. Making sure it's in good repair. Putting edges on my swords.
when I'm in pain and with my memory problems. It's worse. I can't control it.
And then afterwards, I go to sleep.
Okay. All right. So you were wanting to take the watches?
Yeah, yes. I'll take last watch.
Who's taking first?
Thought, yeah, I thought Claudette was.
Who's taking second?
Me. Finish
Me
up
being
cleaning
who?
up maybe. And go to sleep.
So Arden's taking second?
Yes.
And technically, we only need 3 people if Arden takes one of them.
I'm just, like I said, I was going around and looking at the different sites.
Depending on how
Come
long
back.
it took, I'd probably be up a little bit longer with Claudette's watch while I work on the harness and all that.
You had 10 hours to do it and you think you need longer?
No, I mean like a couple hours after we all head to sleep. I don't know. I haven't been told how long it's going to take or if it works or not.
That's a great question.
Sky, while you figure that out, I'm going to the bathroom.
Let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break for all of us, 'cause we've been at it for about an hour and a half, so got about an hour and a half left, so we'll call it there. Break.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm back.
Got you the first time, but welcome back again.
I don't know how else to let people know, hey, we're here.
Never left.
Must be nice to have an iron bladder.
I gotta build it up, man. I gotta build it up. Oh. I'm severely dehydrated, one of the two.
Don't say that where your mom can hear. She's going to be on the phone with you in like 5 seconds. What do you mean you're dehydrated?
Yeah.
He means
You know
he's
what
being
happens?
turned into beef jerky.
Be dehydrated. You better start drinking liquids, butter. That's how I wound up in the hospital. Ain't no fun.
Maybe he wants to wind up in the hospital with all those hot nurses.
Talking to Kenny? Because it affects your kidneys and thyroid. Tell me that.
Oh, we heard.
They can hear you.
Oh, I can hear. I don't know if Kenny can hear, but
You may not be listening.
Since when have children ever listened to us?
Yeah, fact.
all right. So, Claudette, do you still have leather working on your sheet?
I mean, it's there, but I know I can't use it.
Okay. If you are so willing to help Durkar with the making of a harness, I think that would be more of a leather working thing. So if you are willing to do that,
Sure.
give me a leather working check with advantage due to the help that Durkar is providing, including the medicinal mushroom and the fiber sheet.
Is that strength or intel or wisdom?
That would be dexterity, putting it together.
Okay.
Alright. I would say that with a 27, that it takes you guys about 2 hours to create, what you think might work as a harness for, Durkar's, steed. Durkar, give me a D100. Alright, cool. Alright, so Claudette's taking first watch.
Alrighty.
I'm asking. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Claudette, go and give me a perception roll for the night. Oh, oops.
Yeah, favorite thing to hear the DM say. Oh, oops.
The last time we used this map, I had to cover the fires, but there are fires. Technically with that.
I like how the watermark is upside down and backwards.
I used this map 3 times, and so I had to reorganize the map so that it would show up correctly.
Yeah, I thought
Show-
this
be
looked
different.
like that one area where I was supposed to say, no, feed your own selves. Or kill it yourselves, or something like that. I had to be cruel.
Alright, so, through your 2 hours of watch, 12 to 2 a.m., it goes with no issues. Um, ooh, a 4. And you see a couple people in the camp walking around, checking, making sure that tents are buttoned up and secure, checking on the dogs, checking on the sleds, etc. But nothing out of the ordinary for a mobile camp of travelers.
Okie dokie. It's awfully bright too, huh?
It's not awfully bright. I mean, it's each fire is provides about 20 feet of light, 30 feet of light, and 30 feet of bright light, and then 30 feet of dim light. So,
Okie dokie.
about 2 a.m. you start getting tired.
Alright, so figuring it's close to the end of my watch, I'm going to go in and shake Arden lightly and say, hey, it's a little busy out here. People keep checking tents. They all seem pretty friendly. Haven't had any issues.
And you are muted if you are trying to talk.
I'm awake, and I'm gonna pet playful and then start my watch.
Alright, give me a perception check. About 3 hours into your watch, light snow starts to come down. But outside of that, you notice when you came out, it looked like there was a shift change, and people that were out were opening some tents and crawling in, and other people were coming out to take watch as well. And about 2 hours in, that happened again. About 3 hours in, it started to snow. But outside of that, your watch is uneventful.
Well, end of my watch, I'll go in and wake up Arden, or wake up Ythryn, and let him know that everything is quiet. Looks like they're doing 2-hour shifts guard. Okay, so there's people out moving around doing their shifts.
Thank you. I hope you have a good night's sleep. I look at Playful and, yeah, pet Drake. I get up and I walk out, look over the cart, and get ready. Just get all my gear set. Since there seems to be others out and about as well, I keep an eye out, but I clean my gear and do a quick check on my gear that I haven't checked on for a while.
Give me a perception check. Make it snake eyes.
Why you gotta curse me like that? You know. I am so
it is
glad
really
I have
good you have advantage,
Drake.
huh?
Yeah, I'm glad I have Drake. Drake nips me once to say stupid, and I'm fully awake after that.
No. Now you got advantage, so no snake eyes
Well,
for
that's
me.
what gives me the advantage. I had Drake that gave me a good bite.
Yeah, your watch goes without any issue. Snow's coming down, and you know, about the time that you come out of the tent, the other tribesmen are switching shifts as well, and but two other people come out and just kind of walk around the camp, make sure everything's good. And at the end of your 2 hours, see the other people in that are walking around start hitting the sides of the tent and waking people up.
I do the same thing. I tap our tent, call in, say, okay, guys, we're getting ready. Get your gear ready. Remember, we're going to go help this tribe so that we can move on with our codex. Codicil.
And I'll get up and harness the lizard and hook up the sled.
I'll get up, pack up my gear. Go outside so that we can fold up the tent.
For sure.
Once we're all ready to go, we go find Muscle. Hunger.
A hanger.
Yeah, hungry and angry. Why does he look like he have a snowman's or Christmas hat on? Okay.
You trying to say he's a pirate?
Mine
I'm
because
trying
he
to-
had corn.
I'm
All
trying
I
to say
saw
he's
was-
not Saint Nick.
The white looked like it was fur, and then it looked like red up top. Remember, I'm colorblind, so it looked like a Santa Claus hat.
Alright.
Pelican, you're taking the lead on this. Go ahead, go, man.
We are ready when you. We are ready when you are, and to assist you in the tribe.
Waiting for our guide.
All right. So Hanger heads out with you guys in tow. And sun starts to rise in the south. And you get there about noon.
I still see him in the camp.
Still seeing the camp. I'm like, we moved.
Oh crap. I moved. I don't know why you didn't move. Alright, let's try this again.
Ooh, we see the Sunchasers. What should we expect when we get there?
You're asking this of Hanger?
Say that again. You came up blurry on mine.
You're asking this to Hanger, like on the trip?
Yes.
He will say, with any luck, there will be no bear tribe. With any luck, there will be none. It may be okay if other tribes have gathered. We shall see when we get there. The hope would be that whoever is there is okay that we all can bring the tribe back to Evermelt for the winter. However long the winter shall last.
All right. He gets his gear ready for the worst case.
If tribe of bear is there, expect fight.
He looks at our group, gets his gear ready.
We're always ready for a fight.
Alright, as you get closer, glacial walls rise on either side of a steaming pool of water, atop an earthen hill, dampening the harsh winds. Snow cover grows thinner and thinner with every step. Large tents made of animal furs stand around the pool. Humanoid figures move between the tents, casting an eerie blue light.
Do we recognize this blue light?
Do they look like the Blair tribe that we saw in our excursion?
Do they look like what? Sorry?
If when we get close enough, I'm gonna be looking because I know when we were in the imaginary worlds, you got to be the lone.
I'm not following. They look familiar. You've seen this blue light before.
Where we seen the blue light before, so I can picture it.
Many times.
In a cave. Oh, all the caves.
Okay. I'll take point.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try to walk very quietly,
I'm going to
avoiding
send.
detection.
I'm going to send my pseudo dragon 30 feet up and over here. I'm going to look through his eyes to open up the areas that I can't see.
Alright, give me a stealth roll for your pseudo dragon.
And before he does that, I'm gonna cast one spell.
Hey, okay.
And then he can do whatever he wants. I just want to do that before because it gives me an hour of assistance or fight.
Gotta refresh again. Okay. At the current moment, you can see what your pseudo dragon's seeing, correct?
Correct.
So you see to the left of you, a tall hooded figure with a blue light coming out of the hood.
Do I recognize a creature of such?
You do not.
Okay, I'll whisper to everybody else what I'm seeing. don't forget to put my aura up. Are we still in free movement at the moment?
You are.
Okay, I'm going to send my pseudo in a little bit further.
There's a pool to the west, southwestish. Steam rises gently from the calm turquoise water of this pool. Looks like water exits the pool at an opening in the glacier wall.
Do I see inside the huts like the light's showing me or no?
Yep.
Well, there's a campsite down there. We have a pool with looks like a jetty. And then leads into a river into the glacier. And from what I can tell, we have 3 hut-like looking buildings and a tent. I can see 3 individuals, one over here, one here, and one here. I don't exactly know what they are.
And you're just drawing it on the or you're etching it on the snow or below us, right? Is dirt.
Well, I can't see, so I'm trying to give you directions of, okay, so let's see, leftmost hut, rightmost hut, and behind it there's a little tent. Because while I'm looking through my pseudo dragon, I can't see anything. Or I could pop out, write it on the map, if on the floor, if that helps.
Okay, I'm just making sure that, say this is what we can hear. No, you can't describe this really good. Okay. Which way do you guys want to clear first? Do you want to clear the left or the right? South to east.
Oh, we can start going this direction, off to our left.
Okay, let's go that way.
Start.
Okay, guys, I'm dealing with something at work. I'll be a few minutes.
Jake and I will move slowly.
Alright, let me go and grab a stealth check from everybody.
We hate those so much.
Ain't nothing stealthy about me.
door.
Found another one off to the left. I'll go ahead and let's take that one out.
As you get there, everybody roll initiative.
Dang, Claude.
She really wants some action.
Yeah, she's an overachiever. Lost. Oh, there you are.
Alright, Durkar, I will give you a surprise attack if you would like to do so. Just be one attack.
Sure.
That will barely, actually no, that would hit because you would have advantage 24. And with that, Claudette, you are up.
I really can't see anything, so just defer my turn to when things start happening.
Things have started happening. So you can move if you'd like to move.
Should probably be following the rest of us.
That's my movement. I'm done.
Okay. Alright, Durkar, you're back up.
I guess I'll just keep on pounding away.
A 12 will not hit. Uh, 19 will. And 16 will. A 10 will not.
That'll be the end of mine. And from the description I gave you guys, you'd know there'd be one here in this hut that you're standing right next to.
Yeah, since we're close enough, can I tell that these are the bear claw?
The bear claw?
Bear tribe?
No, you cannot tell that they are the bear tribe. They are... Give me a... history or a nature check, your choice. You don't remember what these are.
Okay.
They look really familiar, but you're not sure why.
Do I get any kind of feeling from it of, hey, these are enemies?
I'll let you decide, but Durkar's attacking one. And it's not looking too great.
Or he's already attacking, so.
Definitely not a bear.
This will come up to Ythryn, and (16 and 15).
He dodges because he's so small.
This one alright, this one will attack your car as a shrill screech comes out from the light beneath the hood. (14 and a 19).
19 will hit.
Stupid things. Alright. Alright, it will get you for 13 points of bludgeoning damage and 12 points of cold damage.
Yowza.
Ow. I would say, remember, you have an extra 10 points, but you weren't there for that.
That would be 10, and no, he wasn't. And hearing the screech, this one will move there. Can't see much, so it will do Cold Ray on Bestial Spirit. I think I should have been. Yeah. And miss. Anger, hearing the screech, will take off in a different direction, yell, "I've got this one!" This one will run out of this hut and see the little dude beating up Ythryn, or trying to, and not really succeeding. It will target Ythryn with Cold Ray. 15.
He sees the ray coming and dodges. Just slightly. He takes a step back, or to the side.
Arden, you were up.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. What condition is this one in?
Sorry, which one? It just joined the fight and started trying to beat up Ythryn.
Alright, I'll engage it. My bow.
18 will hit.
Okay, he's not dead yet, so I will engage him again with my bow.
26 will hit. Yeah, it's not looking too good.
That's it. I'm all done. I will stay where I'm at, and that'll conclude my. Somebody else can finish it off.
Drake should not be on there. Oh, it was. Oh, you must have had Drake targeted instead of yourself. Elkin, go and re-roll your initiative real quick. And target yourself. Elkin.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Good. Now, what did you need?
Re-roll your initiative real quick for me. But have yourself targeted and not Drake, because I erased Drake.
I got you. Didn't like Drake. I know it was like bottom -1, so.
Alright. It is your turn.
This guy right in front of me has hit me once. And I don't like being hit. Or not hit me, but attempted to. He might look like a kid, but he wanted to play the big boys, so.
Let's go with the first one hits.
Then I'm going to move to continue fighting, and I'm going to get the guy below me. Because he swung at me too.
Alright. Both your other two hit this one.
And my bird's going to hit him.
Alright, that'll hit.
And then Drake wants to get into the action.
And that'll hit. You notice that the bite does not seem to take as much effect as Drake would have hoped.
Okay. And does it
That's
look
it.
like this guy is wounded?
Oh, it looks like it's wounded.
Okay.
But it only took 8 piercing damage, no cold.
I figured they'd be cold resistant, so I'm okay. I understand what you were saying. Well, that or, you know, it doesn't take as... You have to have magical items to hit it. One or two.
Well, your Drake has magic fang, so you can. Its teeth is like magic.
All right. Thank you.
That was not supposed to be a child. Oh. Why does this crap not work? Meh, whatever. Alright, this guy's gonna get hanger for 25 points. Damage.
We should have given Hunger the better armor.
And Claudette, you are up.
Alright. I'm gonna move through that one.
Yeah.
That will most definitely hit.
Okay. He's still standing?
I don't know, just a sec.
I don't like that. 30.
Math is hard.
So we have a pedophile that keeps coming on our hotel property. And he just hit one of my employees.
Oh, crap.
Adams kept security. Put him in the boiler room.
Alright,
So I was having to deal with that.
Upside down with a fire
So-
underneath them.
so that killed that thing.
Okie dokie.
Good job, Claudette.
Can I occupy this space or is that not occupiable?
Durkar, is your dragon flag flying? Or is it on the ground?
He's on the ground at the moment.
Okay, then you cannot occupy the same space.
That space?
Yes, but you are standing on the side of a tent.
Okay.
That will hit. For 4 slashing.
Okay. And that'll be the end of my turn because I've used my movement, I've used my main, I've used my arm.
You notice that the frost does not seem to affect it at all.
Doesn't your Mothra account give you additional hit to somebody?
I could do the vampiric bite, but I don't see anybody else.
Oh no, I didn't mean the vampiric bite. I meant that where hey, I hit you, but there's additional damage to go somewhere else.
That is my, or not my vampiric bite. Yeah, I could do that, but I don't see somebody else within 30 feet of me.
I thought you hit the first one, so you could have used it from the first one onto that guy.
Okay, so without continuing along this discussion, she needs to bring that up when she gets sneak damage on a person or on a something. And she didn't, so. In the meantime, this one is going to come out and try and attack Illiken. And apparently miss, but it is going to then. This one doesn't have that ability. Alright, that is going to be it for that guy's turn. Jerkar, you're up.
Alrighty, let's continue.
Um, 25 will hit. Oh, you already. Okay.
Alright, still up.
It is still up. $15 will barely hit. It is still up.
Up, little booger.
And a 21 will hit. The light is starting to fade. The 18 will hit. And the 10 piercing will kill it.
Did it look like it was immune to my dragon's cold?
There was no cold. No cold seemed to affect it.
Okay, so it was pure immune, not resistance.
but only you and the dragon know that.
Alright, now if that's done, we'll move there. Dragon will take off. Move there. Alright, that's all I got.
Velen will use her magic missiles as she usually does. It's the one that she can see for a whole 2 force damage. I feel like that is wrong.
I feel like it's so wrong because something's not right. I mean, shouldn't her magic missiles be doing more than 1d4 plus 1 damage?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Should be doing 3 times. So, we'll call that 6. Alright. This one will go there. And send out a cold ray at Ythryn. And miss. So we'll come back around the back of the tent here and try and attack Arden. A 20.
A 20, no.
Bam. And Arden, it is now your turn.
Should attack me. I'll attack that one.
Okay.
with my bow.
20 will hit.
That probably didn't kill him. I guess I'll attack him again.
Uh, 13 will hit. It is definitely looking hurt.
I got nothing else I can do. Only get 2 shots. So I think I'll stand my ground and that'll end my.
Ythryn, you are up.
One right below me.
The 13 and the 15 will hit as you almost spear Drake in the eye. And damage on the 3rd hit, or the 3rd attack. Which will send it into the ground.
The 2 beasts will go right there, and that's as far as I can, so they can't hit me. Wait, no, I didn't see that. The one right. Look, sorry, forgive me for that.
Uh, 11 will barely hit. And a 17 will hit.
Sorry, I only hit it once. It came twice.
Alright.
That's everything that can be done during this turn.
Alright, Claudette, you are up.
Alrighty. We're gonna main hand this guy. Oh, are they bleeding?
They are not.
No blood I can see, huh?
You've not seen any blood come from any of these. As you cut into the cloaks that they are wearing, light has shine out. 18 will hit.
I get the sneak because Velen and Carter are there.
Yep. 15, 24. That will send that one to the ground.
Okay.
Oh, Claudette.
I can't get the movement, so we'll do wells on this. The other thing is, Pelican, I have to be able to see them. Oh, wrong one.
It is not looking too hot.
Alright. That was only 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll stop.
Alright, Jerkar, you're up.
How is Hundar? What's his name? How's he looking?
You can't see.
How about now? I can't because my
He's okay. He's not bleeding. He's not bloody yet.
I'm gonna take a couple swing at the little one.
That'll hit. For 16, which will put it into the ground.
I think that's the end of my movement there. Drake's gonna fly down, or Dragon's gonna fly down that way. He's gonna assist.
I would say it does not hit. I would say that it's got a little bit of cover on that.
Alright.
Sweet and sour pork or sweet and sour chicken?
Shrimp,
I'd
please.
like to pick.
Huh?
I want the sweet and sour shrimp.
I want the chicken.
Give me teriyaki. And that'll be it for my turn at this particular
Teriyaki best.
She can't see, so she is going to take her action to run there. Arden, you are up.
Okay. Now, since there ain't nothing I can kill here. Okay, I can see this guy, so I'll engage.
Okay. That'll hit. And it will drop to the ground. And with that, you are out of combat.
Congratulations, guys.
We did good.
I just hope we killed the right group.
And with that, it is 6:04, so let's go ahead and call it there. And reminder, there will be no game next week because I will not have a computer.
Why won't you have a computer?
Because I don't have a laptop, and I'm not hauling a 45-pound desktop to Ireland with me.
Oh, okay. I'll go with that. I mean, I could get you a loaner laptop for you, but it wouldn't have all the bells and whistles.
And I'm gonna stop.